got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there, and that will be a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down. They'll stay on the ground, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with first and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. The tight end motioning left here. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Back to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll have the first down. They'll get him up around the 37. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the left side, he's got Stewart. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's enough for a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got him. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he'll take it on in.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Got it.
Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. They'll stick with him again, and he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 7 results in a 1st down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
No problem there on the extra point, and the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Ooh! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They trail now 14-7. As they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught right side by Stewart. 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard.
Now they'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
No issues there. This one is good. And his guys are back within 4 at 14-10.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. The third quarter begins with a run, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and that will be a 1st down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Up the middle they go. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll go with the sneak. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. That is caught! Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good, and the visitors are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Over the middle, he locates Stewart. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 18 yards on the connection. That's enough for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Catch made, and that's Stewart. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he will score! Game on! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll begin here on the ground. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
Ball
yard.
on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. A handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before third down. It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now a give on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They're all set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. They come up for second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And the visitors are right back in this one.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts, so just one kneel down, and then time to shake hands. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for our visitors. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.